Alright, we are jumping right on into Last Epoch again. Getting up to the Monoliths, and where's my camera? Camera! Okay. Wait one sec, my camera's gone. Like, as soon as I click live, it just disappeared. Let's see. There we go. We're back. That was weird, and also I don't know why I'm over here. Let's go ahead and jump on back here.
Take care.
I mean, I guess that works for now. Let's go on down here to the bottom. Alright, sorry about that. So as soon as I click alive, for a scene transition, it decided to do that. Jumping back in, we're pretty much as geared up as we can be. I do have these other ones I wanted to play around with, but I also kind of want to see if we get any new affixes in the Monoliths. Never done them before, so I have no idea what to expect. But I do have this Deft Crescent Axe Hunger that I might want to play around with, get a little bit of forging, especially with that 36 forge potential. I think we could get pretty high level stuff out of it, so I kind of want to, I don't want to waste anything on it. Want that to be like really good. And then we also have this 50 melee damage Spellblade's Longsword, which is a very high base damage. And then I just want to get some stuff onto it, so I do want to save that. Right now I'm working on our Mage Relic. 31 ward per second, lightning damage. I want to get rid of that freeze rate multiplier if I can, and maybe even the physical resistance if I can. This freeze rate multiplier is already a tier 4, so if I can get it to cooperate with the Glyph of Hope. I did not want poison damage, but it's better than the freeze rate, considering I have nothing built into freeze at all. I meant Glyph of Chaos, not Glyph of Hope. We can try to up this lightning damage, which we got up to T5. And then what kind of suffix do we have? Before we use the last force potential, I at least want to grab something. Health could be good. Resistance is while channeling. We've gotten rid of our channeling, so that's not as helpful. Could just grab health. Okay, let's just grab health. Let's just add that on in, and then we can try to upgrade it. Yeah. So lightning damage. I don't like the poison damage. We don't poison, but it is what it is. Hopefully we find something better. I was mostly going for the increased lightning damage anyway, because we also have leech off of lightning damage. So the more lightning damage, the more leech. We'll see what happens with that. I do want to get rid of this Sun Wreath at some point. It does increase our fire damage, increase our chance to ignite on hit, as well as changes our Flame Reeve into a circle, which is fine. It does a lot of damage, as we can see. We went from 36 to 29. About 3. So we do lose a pretty significant portion of the damage if we get rid of it, but if we can find a better ring, even better. So we'll throw that over there in case we need to swap back. And then these gloves, I was interested in because of that increased area for area skills. I don't see that one often, so I haven't been able to shatter anything. But I do have crit strike chance and fire resist. Fire resist is another one of those ones I kind of already have a good amount of, up to 60, so about my physical cold and fire are pretty close to each other. What I don't have is poison, necrotic, and void. And I think that's mostly because they're so standalone. Like elemental kind of covers both of these, or these three, but there's nothing that covers those three. So you have to have individual protections for those. So, is what it is, but if we can get this over to something else, it's already tier 4 too. That's already like pretty good. 26% fire resistance. could just really go in on resistances on our gloves, so we could go ahead and grab probably Void, since I have literally no resistance to that. Okay, we'll throw that in. Don't have very many glyphs. I have one glyph of hope left, so we'll upgrade it. Hopefully, get to tier 2. We got to tier 3, which is 16%. That's better than nothing. Don't think I'm gonna go up anymore. I'm gonna wait till I get some more glyphs of hope, because I do still have a little bit of forge potential in there. Do have a little bit of forge potential left in there, so I don't want to use it all. With that, pretty much everything we got. We'll double check our idols real quick. We've got fire penetration, bleed on hit. I think this bleed on hit was for the fizz resist. So if I have anything else with a resist on it, fire, lightning, fire, cold, lightning. There's a bit of a necrotic resistance. Give me the necrotic instead of the physical. Just because I have no idea how this monolith thing works. I didn't look it up. We're gonna just go into it, just like we would if we were just playing along. And then we'll know. 11 dodge rating is actually pretty good. Where was it? Just saw it. 11 dodge with 5 necrotic. Yeah, let's grab that. Pretty good for a single item at least. And then we've got increased fire orb damage plus melee lightning. Which we can actually increase our chance to shock. I think we already have a pretty high chance to shock. That one gives us 39% chance to shock and 34% increased lightning damage. So how can I squeeze this one in? Let's take that out. Let's move you guys around. I can't do that. Hold on. Let's do that, that. There, there. And grab our dodge rating. Those guys can go back. Cool. Now we're over cap on fire again. What has fire on it other than, I mean, I know these new bracelets we just got these. Where is our fire resist coming from? Any of these giving us fire resist? Because if that's the case, we're getting rid of that. Okay.
I cannot do that.
We're over on fire, and I think it's just coming from elemental resistances because we don't have anything specifically fire except our new gloves. I think it's just coming from the elemental resistances in general, which makes almost no sense also because we have no lightning. So I don't know where we're getting... I kind of wish it would give me a breakdown. What's giving me fire? Let me click on that and figure out what's actually giving me the fire, you know? But oh well. We're a little overcapped, that's fine. We'll leave it for now until we get some more items. Fast travel. We got a lot of fast travels. So I have to unlock these other things. Outcast, Timeline, Quest, Echoes. So we'll see how that goes. So, follow the Outcast, stabilizing the timeline. At this point, you will unlock the key moment in the timeline's history, okay. Alternate timelines are unstable. Stabilize the timeline by completing objectives. Echoes further away from the timeline entry point here are more unstable. Completing these will complete more stability. Okay. So we've got rare enemies regenerate health. We get increased item rarity, experience gained. Then we should get some runes, timeline stability, and a bonus timeline stability. Whereas this one has frenzy and haste when hit. Item rarity, experience gained, Epoch shards. Well, we need shards, so they look like they're both the same level. Let's see, Necropolis Caverns, Imperial Echo, level 58. Okay. So they get frenzy and haste when hit, so we want to kill them fast. That's pretty fast. Not too bad yet. Hopefully game volume's okay. They did an update and it messed with the game set. Like, I have game volume like 50%, and it, even on my end, it's pretty loud. So hopefully it's not too bad for you guys. I just turned it down a little bit more because that's how we were peaking. And hopefully that's okay. Oh, that's room prison. Does that room prison guy get the same thing? Let's not channel lightning anymore. Okay. Anything good? Nope. He is melting pretty quickly though. Is that from our shock damage? Assassin's Pick Hammer is static. I'll take it just for the meltability. Ooh. 82 ward decay threshold, 15 ward gained on potion use. Nope. I don't want anything potion related. Nada. Seems like a waste of skill to me. Wow. My audio might be a little light. Wait a sec. How's that? Is that better? Just a little better, maybe. Excuse me. Experience Shrine. Seal the Savage. Well, I don't want to head right there, so let's go check out this other part of the map first. Come on over. Surge does so much damage now. I mean, I know the Bone Boys aren't that healthy, but not doing too bad on the damage. That's a catalyst. We don't need it. Oh, I see a chest. I see a chest. Give me the chest. Chest.
Fools!
Up goes the weasel. Okay. Hopefully it's Does have some good stuff, considering we have an 18% increase in item rarity. Ooh, we got purples. I've never seen purples before. So we've got a rogue bow, 130% increased bow damage. I'm gonna grab that just because. And a jade amulet of frailty, melee attack, increased attack. Yeah, I don't really want attack speed. I'm gonna take it anyway. I don't know if we can add even more things to those because that purple line looks like it's different. So we'll take a look. Let's actually take a look right now. Forge. So that purple, still counts as a thing. So I can't add another line to it, but it is a tier 6. Maybe that's why it's purple. It's tier 6 stuff. Okay. We wouldn't need spell damage. We would want something else. So if we're going to play around with that, we would have to get rid of spell damage. Because not a lot of our stuff scales a spell. And then any of these have anything we might want? Does not look like it. That one has a little bit. Little sun kill is always a nice one. Especially with how fast we're killing stuff right now. Ooh. The only bad thing about the zigzag dash is it hits walls. It's gonna be just a fight. Oh, we gain bonus stability from killing enemies, so I guess actually clearing the map will give us bonus stability. What's that enemy count? Doesn't seem to be affected by this. Is that just enemies on the map? You guys have oh. It's like you guys have a lot of health. Here's these two guys again. Woo! Oh, those avalanches. I knew it. Fuck. Now where are we? Do I get a forge? I don't get the point of a physical forge if you just let me open the forge wherever.
Yes.
What's the point of that? Ooh, elemental critical strike multiplier. That's a new one. I haven't seen that one yet. It's actually kind of nice. It's also kind of expensive. Prices increase drastically at this level. Made that. Lightning resistance and spell lightning damage. You still do spell though. Yeah, I don't think we'll grab this critical. I'd rather have the word per second.
Take care.
Alright, so we completely melted. That was unfortunate. I am going to throw this purple in the box. I'll throw this purple in the box. We'll save those for later. We'll mess around with them. You were a shatter. You are also a shatter, right? Or was I actually going to try to use you? No. I think we'll stick with the scepter for now. Get rid of our old one. I think we're doing okay, and we can get rid of this. I think we're doing okay. Okay. Let's... Can I try it again? We lose our rewards, but I assume I still had to finish it. It's kind of annoying. I need to be more careful. I thought I could commit and kill him before the avalanche would kill me, but that avalanche just goes right through everything I got. I didn't see that bone Karn before. Aaron? Aaron Karn?
Fools. Fools.
Kill all the bone boys. There's a lot of those, you know. Okay, so we'll still get... We'll still get stability. We can even get bonus stability if I want to... Oh. Oh god. Hopefully I lagged on the game side and on my side. Kill Karn, they seem to spawn people in. Avalanche. Yeah, that started hitting really hard, really fast. Also doesn't hit quite where you think it hits. Don't need that shield. I do see a two-handed staff. Not that I can use it. Curse of Perseverance, 45 melee, 23 spell, -3 spell cost, +1 to necrotic, 52% increase in necrotic damage. Hungering Souls projectiles are fired in sequence and can all hit the same target, but deal 63% less damage. Fired in sequence, does that mean it like shoots out like a beam? Like it's almost like a channel? Because I think the way that you normally fire it is like a shotgun effect. That's cool. My Necromancer uses Hungering Souls right now. So that will be cool for her. Don't need any of those. I'm not going to try to mess around for the bonus ability because we're not getting that many things from that. So let's drop this in the chest. I'm actually going to buy another tab real quick. Let's do uniques. Add another thing. You can equip straight out of the chest. That's interesting. Gonna do not a whole lot of inventory management. I just need these in a better place than the general tab. So I'm just gonna do that, and then I'll sort. That's all I need to do. Let's see. Enemies deal 20% increased damage. Sounds painful. We get rare amulets though, or we can get rare daggers. Enemies have a 40% chance to apply Mark for Death on hit. That sounds horrible. Let's come do the rare enemies regenerate first. Alright. I will take another gold idol. Yeah, so they're casting Hungering Souls the way that it kind of splits out. So in sequence, I would take that as kind of like a shot, kind of like a machine gun. That's just a bone. Well, that gives you melee damage and strength. Ooh. Not for us, but for somebody. Oh, we're gonna have ice elementals here. That's unfortunate.
Bring them to me.
That is unfortunate indeed. They frickin' hurt. They hurt fast.
Attack.
Zombies and shit.
Fools.
Oh. Where was the echo? Or was there not a portal in this one? Are there just different things? Oh, we'll go kill some enemies, because that was too short. Rendering Claymore, increased lightning damage. We'll need that. We'll take some of this for elemental resist. And the rest of y'all don't have what I want. I'm at 4 of 22, 5 of 22. These are just 5 groups? Is that how it's counting that? Not exactly sure how it's counting the number of enemies, unless that's supposed to just be a percentage. That one's 8. Still at 8. Dagger of Blinding, not for us. Beast is ridiculous on this guy right now.
Bring them. Fools. Make it all.
I didn't mean to do that. So used to that being my channel. 16 ward per second, 24% increased lightning damage, 64% health regen, poison resist. No, but I will grab it for the lightning damage affix. Really need a ranged attack. I like our static for the auto cast that it does. It's like a mini range, it just doesn't go far enough. Get there. Water Shrine. Sorry. And we'll just do a quick peek. We're not gonna completely clear this place, but as long as there's nearby enemies, we just clear out whatever's nearby. Get some of that stability. And hopefully it's spaces. Especially ones I've never seen before, which is great. Okay. Full Ring of Purity. Oh, for us, does have a high resistances. I wonder if I should focus a ring completely on resistances. So my other stuff can be focused on other things. That has health on kill and melee. Just about at our stop here, I think. Starting to overlap in the area we've already been, so I think we'll just play this little corner. Abyssal Ice Axe. Not for us, but we'll grab it for a Shatter. That's not bad. 71% increased elemental damage over time. That'll be a good one to try to get some shards from. I think that's it. We'll open our door. So that gave us some runes. And what's this chest? Gold and a couple items. It's an interesting amulet. Physical resist, necrotic resist. Chance to ignite, increased dodge. I don't think we need casting speed, but those are good things to just burn down. Alright, let's shatter some stuff real quick. Shatter the ice axe, as cool as that looks. Shatter that. I did not get what I wanted from that one. There's some resistances. I'm going to reconsider this amulet in a minute, so I'm going to keep it for now. We did get health on melee hit, nice. And I'm gonna keep that ring on standby. I definitely want to get more shards. What is that? Lucky Spider Silk Stash of Life. 46 poison resist, 39 cold, 4 potion. Okay. No thanks. Chitin Claw of Brutality. That's a cool looking axe. Poison damage on melee hit, increased poison duration, damage over time, and some minion buffs. Sickle of Stillness. Increased necrotic, increased minion. Okay. Serpent Mace, more poison. Alright, nothing for us in there. We did grab some more shatters.
Take care.
Oh, hold on. We did level up. What was... This gives us cooldown at 8 points. So let's go ahead and just rush for those 8 points. And our static... We have Overload Zap. We can zap more enemies each time it is cast, but expends more more charges. We can do that. Discharge shocks enemies on hit. That's when we actually use it. Yeah. I don't think we're actually gonna discharge it that often. So let's let's up some of these zap stats. Let's lower the zap charge cost first. And then we can have it zap more enemies. Increase the chance for a spark charge, which is the one that explodes after a second. Also increase damage overall if we've hit an enemy with Mana Strike. We also have that increase our spell damage. We just don't do spell damage, so that was not really worth it. Oh, we have area. We can finally get the last point in area. And... Alright. We're leveled up. We've got either Frenzy and Haste on hit. Okay. That gives us Tomes of Experience. That's fine. Or Rare Shields. Let's go for the Amulet one. Hopefully we get a good Amulet out of this. We've got more gold. So I need things to not last very long. I like the necrotic crows, that's cool. After having the crows on my primal list myself, or shaman specifically, I like the crows, and a necrotic version is actually a really cool idea. Oh, we've got the frickin' blood snake thing to go too. We have a higher physical resistance than we did last time we fought them, but still. They are annoying. Can't get through there. They also stay like just out of reach. Bladed Pelt of Embers, no. And probably no. The duration of stuns received is nice, but 15% isn't that big of a decrease, especially when a lot of the stuns that we have are like a second. I guess it gives us a little bit more of a chance, but I like it. I'd rather have the dodge, just not get hit. Oh, it's spicy. I have no idea what we just got. Water Shrine. Lame. We're trying to locate Argalus the Blessed. Some remains. Not sure what ability he was just using. Flesh mounds were coming up. Okay, we got him. No to those again. Take the Odachi because it has some affixes I don't see very often. I will just take them all. Dynamic Adorned Arcane Article of Conduction. 46% of damage reflected while you have Lightning Ages. And a 6% chance to gain it when hit. That's actually really good, because we also have other things that trigger that. Man. We would have to get rid of some stuff to get that in. It's a 2x2, so it pretty much has to go. If we want to keep this one, it would have to go somewhere in one of these corners. In which case we'd have to get rid of one of our larger items or get rid of some smaller ones. It's like 3%. Hurting health is a decent amount of health to getting rid of, but get that one there. You give increased lightning damage, you give increased lightning damage. You also give us an increased chance to gain lightning ages when hit. So I don't want to get rid of that one. But I can get rid of... do we get rid of the chance to ignite or the lightning damage? Let's get rid of the 2% health. Add in that. Put the ward retention and mental resistance back in. Sure, we'll try that. Because 46% of damage reflected while you have the Aegis is pretty nice, especially if we can get hit a few times. Got purple shield drop. I did not mean to grab that shrine, but that's okay. We'll just do some cleanup work for bonuses so we can keep this zone stabilized. Good thing that we did, because we also got a chest down here. Not a whole lot right in here. Increased damage over time for ingots. That's a very large number. That's like 300% anything. 300% lightning damage. Okay, she's gonna keep hitting me. Okay. Claymore suppression, sure. Leech for melee damage, increased stun chance with melee attacks, chance to chill on hit. Most of those weren't great. Anything? That's actually a pretty good longsword. That sets us up for success. Especially when you only get the one. So that'll be 2 strength, 2 intelligence. Heh. Almost to the max, so let's just see what happens. Can't get out of it. Ow. So many of the snakes. Let's see, Celestial Helm. No. Scepter of Stillness, spell damage, crit strike, stun strike. Not for us, but could be for someone. Alright, so we've gained max stacks, so we'll just wipe this out and then portal out. Oop. Got a couple of glyphs. And a Shattering Crystal Staff of Static. Melee damage, spell damage, mana. Cool. That's another shatter. Portal out. Get on out of here. Gonna give us a whole bunch of amulets. That one gives 56 dodge rating. It's pretty good if we can get a lightning damage instead of increase the healing effectiveness. Okay, the numbers on this stuff are a lot. Ooh, area for area skills. We need that affix. Alright. Let's...
Yes.
Just got a few more shatters. We'll go ahead and buy them. I think we'll just always buy shatters as long as we can. Eventually we'll have enough affixes that we don't have to, but...
Take care.
Okay. Now let's do some shattering. Go through, shatter a bunch of shit. You're a possibility. No, you're not a possibility. I think it shattered the one I meant to take. I thought it was that one. And then we'll keep the elements from... get rid of that one. So we can get rid of this sword now. Because we have a base sword that has much better opportunity for us to actually do well with it. It only has 2 affixes on it. Having just a base longsword would be better, but... Or we can find one that has exactly what we want on it. That just hasn't happened yet. So let's forge... Clear that. I've only got 1 glyph of hope, so... We already have tier 4 lightning damage. Let's see what suffixes we can add. Shotgun hit is always good. Shred armor on hit is also good. Sweat that real quick. What does frailty do? So I think I've had frailty on other weapons. Guide. Frailty makes the affected target deal 6% less damage and lasts for 4 seconds. Okay. Frailty is also good. Armor would help us do more damage. Frailty stops us from taking damage. That could be good. So it could shock on hit. But I think we have other things helping with shock on hit. So this one can be frailty. Yeah, we'll do that. And then we use the one glyph of hope that we got. Oh, we've lost our forging potential. Shit. Oh, well, we still have 37% chance and 36% chance, so that's better than nothing. We'll throw that in there. We could look at this as a backup. It gives us lightning penetration, which is great. Like, we already do lightning damage. We already have a lot of high damage light attacks. So if we could get that spell lightning damage... Actually, I guess spell lightning damage doesn't actually help us. Just 1.5% of lightning damage Leech does. That's Glyph of Chaos. Let's get rid of that chance to chill on hit. Necrotic penetration and minion penetration? That is not what we wanted at all. Sometimes I wish I could remove a specific one. Just haven't found anything for that. Rerolls all implicits on an item. Yeah, we only have remove a random. I mean, we could try to roll this as a unique. Oh, no. Because that would give us any axe, not necessarily this axe. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to risk that. There's two more runes that we haven't found yet. Glyph of Despair has a chance to seal an affix instead of upgrading it. The sealed affix is moved to its own slot, leaving an old slot open for you to add a new one. That's cool. Give me more of those. Like, that's a cool one. Because then you can have 5 stats on something. Just has a chance of it, though, so... Huh. Okay. What prefixes should we add? Something lightning? Should I do melee lightning? No, it already gives us melee lightning. Do we have just normal lightning? Yeah, just normal percentage lightning increase. Tier 3. That would use all 9. So we can hold off for that necrotic penetration, and we can try to re-roll it later. Yeah, that's the only one that kind of disrupts that whole thing. How much does that change our damage? Oh wait, we get significantly more damage by doing that. We'll go to 49, 57. Oh, no. Hold on. Wait for our thing to come back. 57, 39, 54, 45. Huh. We'll try it. Alright, sorry for the delay. Crownless minion chance to bleed on hit. Okay. And then those two rolls kind of just meh. Shatter them real quick because we can. And jump on into the next monolith. We've got piles of gold, frenzy haste, sure. Take more gold, that lets us buy more shatters. Glyphs right out, or shards right out of the get-go. Do I have any way to increase the difficulty on these, like, manually? Or do I kind of just have to wait till I level up? That's cool. 17% increased armor, that's not a very common one. And that one just has different resistances. I ain't afraid of your rock. I'm not afraid of your rock, dude. With the randomness of the enemies in these things, it's very... Plus 6 added physical throwing damage while dual wielding? That's a good one. It's definitely a good thing to have a wide variety of resistances, because kind of get a little bit of everybody. So we'll still want to lower our fire resistance whenever we can. Grab something else. Ooh, give me that dodge rating affix. More dexterity, 30 armor. Grab it. We got a nice chest up here. Don't think it was a big guy. Not for us. I have Purity. That was the elemental critical. Oh. Mystic Plate of Remedy. 324 armor, 21% critical strike avoidance. Plus when a mana strike, 44% increased lightning damage. Dear God, that's a lot of lightning damage. 3.1% of spell damage leached as health while channeling. We don't have a channel, but that could be cool. I think we'll just grab that to get that mana strike. Affix if we can. Oh God. Oh God, that's a lot of stuff. That's a sweet looking greatsword. Has lightning damage, health on kill, parry chance. Don't see parry chance very often. Increased elemental. Oh man. I like the astrologer weapons. They look really, really cool. I wonder what the bizarre weapons look like. I haven't unlocked. I actually need to go back, talk to the bizarre people, because I haven't unlocked them for my other characters. That one has something I want. This one does not. Yeah, we could throw and only show the affixes I want. I just don't know because we're starting to find ones that I've never seen before. So we don't really know exactly what we want if we've never seen it. Catch 22. I think eventually we'll get to that point where we can actually... Hold on. Warrior's Prophecy, Blade of Sorrow. Melee damage, increased melee elemental, and increased melee elemental attack speed. This sword in general is not built for us. But kind of also is. Like that base sword might be worth using the remove a random affix on it just to get it down to a base sword. I don't remember if removing an affix uses 14 actually or not. Not hitting as many thousands anymore since we lowered our crit chance, but... Oh, we could completely change our health into ward. Oh, no. I don't know if we want that. Lightning damage, stun chance, ward gained on potion, nope. Okay, nothing that we want. We found the location of the Crystal Lotus, and of course it's in the bottom of the map. These trees, right here, this tree needs to disappear. Intelligence and vitality. I think that's pretty common, but... Mana spent as one. Mana spent as ward is nice because we actually do use mana on our mana strike. We also regain mana on our mana strike, but kind of do both. Every time it has like that little shocking effect that does. Anything elemental is good for even just grabbing so we have the shards for later. Just keeping an eye out for that relic. That quill is really good for us. Actually, I don't even know what does our ward stabilize at now? I know we're fighting, so we're not actually going down the lotus. Still do that.
Fools! Fools!
Crit idol right before that is ridiculous. Fire penetration shard. Sorry about that. Dogs are barking. See, why do they keep trying to give me poison damage? I don't do any poison whatsoever.
I am not a man of many
Bad
pockets.
Alright, let's shatter a few things here. Get rid of the larger items first. Did we get Mana Strike? We did get the Mana Strike shard. Cool. We were grabbing that halberd. Sure. And nope. We already have a ton of crit ones. Almost to the max. There we go. We're at the Dodgy of Conquest, area for area skills. River of Hope, nope. And I don't know. One more enemy. That's in case he drops us something nice. Which he did. We hope I got it before the enemies. Got a bunch of gold. Got a bunch of gold. No. Wow. Overall, all of those are disappointing.
Yes.
Alright. We are back up to 68k, which is plenty for more shatters.
Take care.
Let's go through real quick. I think we're going to go ahead and get rid of our old items. Only one I would save is a sword. Sword and the axe. Although the scepter now it gives spell damage. I don't want spell damage. Not in a weapon, at least. See, this one's so interesting because I mean, our other helmet just was kind of just a helmet. I did like the damage dealt to mana before health just a little bit. But I think I like the idea of mana spent gained as ward. So let's turn off the glyph. And let's change maybe fire resist to something else. We can take health. That gives us 5% increased health. That's not a lot. Let's not re-roll it that time. 6%, really? And how are we on Fizz? We're at 33%. We still need a little bit more lightning. We still need to cut down fire. Should be these gloves re-rolling fire, but then we might get who knows what. But we could just go ahead and re-roll that fire too. I like the mana spent gained as ward. If we can increase that, so it's at 25% now. 29% now, okay. So keep that. I don't think we're burning a lot of mana because we actually took mana reductions for that. I could always re-roll those and undo that. We might do that. Dexterity gives us... Each point of dexterity adds 4 dodge rating and improves skills that rely on handling weapons. So that is a scaling effect for almost all of our skills except static. And then obviously enchant weapon. So, dexterity is another good one. Ooh, nice, we got a critical. So we actually went up to tier 4, which is 5 dexterity. I think we'll stop there for now until we get some glyphs of hope. But come in, shatter our old one. Shatter that. And get rid of these boots. Get rid of the hat. Get rid of the wand. And this one was just for the dodge rating. Alright, we're out of shatters. You have a level. Give us. We need one more point for Outrun and Outlast to get us the 30% recovery of speed for Surge, which is our traversal. That also does pretty high damage, actually. And let's go ahead and increase Zap to expend more charges to hit more enemies. 50% chance to receive a glancing blow when hit. That's nasty, but let's try it because that gives us runes. If we can get a whole bunch of new runes, we can actually see what they do. I don't know if elemental attacks can be glanced or not, so we'll see. One thing I want there. Elemental damage, and no. We've already found the wild gate, so. I haven't noticed a decrease in our damage rank quite yet, so. Don't think we're getting glanced that much. Just take a quick look through here, see if there's anything that we want. We're out of shatters anyway, so. Try to be a little bit more selective about what we're trying to find. Oh god, so much loot drops here though. Flame Rush, we don't have it. There's that parry chance again. Ward retention. And spell damage leaves while channeling. I mean, not for us, but it could be for someone else. Sentinel level of vengeance, sorry. Okay. Go back to those items, we just kind of got stuck in a battle for a little bit. Melee lightning. Clean up the Alex. Nothing too crazy here. We don't do physical damage, so we pretty much ate right through her. And nice spear. I'm good there. Excuse me. Yeah. I don't want any of those. You tried to make me.
Fools. Fools.
Oh, no. Nope. 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 No. Man, I don't like any of those. Working our way up to enemy, or the enemy, it's a gate. I assume like the last one we'll have to fight a boss over here, so. That runic invocation shard is pretty good. Not for this guy, but man, we're getting a lot of drops in this place. There's the Dark Claymore. Giant cave bears. Cave maybe. There we are. Oh no. I thought we would have a boss. We did, it's gone. I don't remember seeing it. Maybe. Use that melee lightning. Alright. Now we'll go ahead and get out of here.
I am not a man of many pockets.
So did we get any new runes? No. Boo.
Yes.
Yeah. Raptor Helm of the Turtle. Why does a Primalist get a cool Raptor Helm?
Take care.
I want a Raptor Helm. Shatter the big shit first. We've got one more. Pretty big. Okay. Idols, we'll throw in our idol bin. If we can. Alright, might need another idol bin. Should actually make a I should probably just do a whole category for idols. That's expensive. Can I move you? Category 2. Move you. Category 2. Idols. What was that symbol I used? Oh. There we go. And throw you guys in there. Cool. Let's see. What can we do? What can we do? Loot our box, I guess. 2,000 gold. Nice. And just a couple. Spell crit. Elemental damage over time. Yes, please. I don't have any more runes of shattering, so nothing we can do about that. We've got daggers, which leads to more runes. We've got the Tome of Experience, which leads to shards, runes, and glyphs. So, oh, you get all modifiers for the previous echoes. Okay, that explains why it branches. So I would get the modifier for those two. I assume it's that line. That's how the difficulty gets harder. Okay. Sorry, some of this stuff isn't obvious right out of the get-go. What was I saying? I don't know what I got from that, thing. Nothing good there. Surge does so much damage, especially when it does a shock at the same. That shock. None of that. Grab it just because it has a skill one. The skill ones are kind of a little bit more rare. Nothing I want out of that. Blighted Sapphire Ring of Tenacity. Healing, stun, dodge, damage over time. Only grabbing it because it has the tier 5. I think that gives you more shards. Quite tempted yet, but at some point I will be changing our filter over to also cover get like block away yellows. We're not seeing quite enough purples to do so, but I think we're gonna start getting close soon. might need the thing that grants us more charges per hit. Let's remember that for our next static upgrade. Now that we're hitting more than one enemy, and it's actually happening quite a lot, we're using up all of our static charges. Or our, yeah, static charges. Grab that because we might need it. Get bad rolls. Ooh, that hurt. Right through frickin' like 400 frickin' ward like it was nothing. What was that? Melee fire. Grab that helmet in a second. Alright, we got the Ashen Crown, 63 armor, 17% increased mana gen, plus 2 to all attributes, 47% of physical damage taken as fire. Okay. Actually, it's kind of nice. Increased fire spell stun chance, increased stun duration. Elemental Nova is now cast at target location. So Elemental Nova is normally cast around you. And I think you can disable certain types, like it could become a lightning only Nova. You can also channel it. All types of Elemental Nova that you have enabled have an equal chance to be cast. Well, it says it enables this, so I mean we could enable 2 and make this like a cool little range spell. If I needed a channel specific spell, that'd be a cool one to do with that. I'm happy with my static charges because it's kind of just a passive damage that I can occasionally burst for high damage. But in general, I just like the idea of the passive damage. It also has a chance to hit things that I can't hit in melee. Occasionally, we'll shock these other things. If we can get our lightning damage even higher, we'll do it quite often, actually. I don't know if we use our real one. Come back to that. Things just keep spawning. Yeah, I don't know if we use Flame Ring enough. I wonder if we have another skill that we could do with a Flame Ring. Chain Belt, 69 ward decay threshold, 47% increased lightning damage, 26% increased dodge. Hello. Boots, nope. Shock to hit, poison on hit, cold damage, critical strike. Okay. Offhand Catalyst, 9 intelligence, 3 spells, crit strike, fire damage, fire aura area, cast fire aura every 2 seconds while channeling. Okay. 139% chance to ignite on hit while channeling, and disintegrate deals more damage equal to your spell crit chance. Interesting. That goes really well with like a disintegrate build. Or if we had some kind of channel that we were doing as our primary attack instead of mana strike. Like lightning Nova. We would lose a lot of our ward generation if we did that. Right now, this gives us mana, gives us ward, gives us attacks, gives us charges, gives us everything that we need for the build that we have at least. I think the only thing I might get rid of is Flame Reave. Like, it does good damage when I have a lot of things around me, but I think I'd almost just rather have a ranged attack is okay. Maybe even another traversal. No, we're about to have a short cooldown on this traversal, so I don't think it's gonna be a problem as much anymore. Like, it hits for 1,000. So do I. Ow. Freaking avalanche, man. That thing does so much damage. Mystic Plate of Frost, Flame Reave. 25% of damage reflected. Like, that's just straight up 25%. God dang. Alright. Well. How far are we from... we'll go over this way just a little bit. Just a bit. Okay. Oh, there's a falcon increase.
Bring them to me.
And that drops shards, so I'm glad we came over. I guess it's kind of useful. I just wish it maybe had more damage, more range. That's not for us, but that's for our other mage. And we just got a whole mess of shards.
Bring them to me.
Right, 24, 12. Just follow this path a little bit. Take the extra stability, why not? Summon the twin in half, and you both die. 26 to 28, 27 to 28. To 20. None of those. Oh man. Hopefully.
Yes.
Solar Embraces of Stillness. Don't need that. Fire damage, melee damage, chance to ignite. Nope. Melee damage leached as health. It's a two-hander, so we don't need that. Okay. Transfer, drop off our uniques. For most of this, I wanted to shatter real quick. Per usual, get rid of the large things first. Oh, that's right, we got a new bells that we can play around with. Give us more ward decay threshold, more lightning damage, more dodge, and a little bit of cooldown recovery speed. So if we can just add something else to that. Where we're at, don't want to use that. What prefixes? We don't want chance to find potions. We don't really want mana regen. Don't need necrotic, physical. We already have lightning. Could increase our elemental damage over time, so all of our shocks, ignites, and everything that we do would increase. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so that gave us 18% right away. Let's use our one Glyph of Hope and increase our dodge rating. It worked. We also got a critical success for cooldown recovery speed. So up to 32% increased dodge rating and 10% increased cooldown recovery. Cool. This is going to cost us 1 to 18. This could hurt us. We do have one more Glyph of Hope. Let's go for the damage over time. Okay, we only use 3. And we're up to 47, 31, 32, and 10. It's not bad. We'll shatter our old one. And we still can't do a lightning. Is tier 5 the highest tier? Maybe. Don't remember why I grabbed you. Health on hit, melee damage, leached as health, damage over time. Yeah, I would want that lightning at a minimum. Yeah, we'll just shatter it. Give us 4 damage over time shards. Now this one is the one that gives us increased elemental damage plus 66% and 21% increased elemental melee attack. It has an increased physical damage that I don't want, and it has increased damage over time for minions I don't want, and minions that I don't want. So if we come in and use the Rune of Removal, this can use our Forge potential. Okay, so I don't want to use the Rune of Removal, because that's going to use up our Forge potential. We just play, I guess, the gambling game. Upgrade and reroll physical. It gives a spell. Upgrade and reroll. Physical again. No. Mana and mana regen. Okay. We got health on melee hit. And dodge rating. Okay, okay. That's okay. Because now what we can do is throw in lightning. And that used up a good bit of our thing, but that's okay. I think we'll stop there for right now. We have 3 forge potential left, so we can upgrade. You know what? We can upgrade one thing. Let's just do it. Hopefully we find another sword later. Alright, we're up to 45% increased lightning damage, 4 health on melee hit, 28% increased dodge, and the mana is what it is. So let's grab that. Save that for later. And we'll see how we do. I do at least one more here. So we've already gone down this line. Let's grab glyphs, because we need glyphs of hope. So this will give us a 50% chance, another 50% chance for glancing blow. So I don't know if those are additive or multiplicative, but hopefully our glancing blow chance isn't that high. Seeing a lot of tiny numbers. Pretty high. Not bad. It's hard to tell where our damage is when we're doing so many glancing strikes. So we might go down one of the other trees to see. One that doesn't have as many of our modifiers as this one does. Ward gained on kill. Oh, I'd rather have ward per second. Ward per second. Apex would be nice. So we have to kill 3 patrolling profane fleshes. I guess it's worth looking at that before. Let's just jump in. I think Skelly Boy is taking a little bit. Flaming Maw. That's 700, that's off for a second on ward. Gaining power once in combat. That's a new one. I don't think I've seen that modifier on everything. Nothing there. Chest here would be nice. Increase spell chance. Nope. Nope. I saw a 10k crit in there somewhere. Increased lightning damage. It's not that 80% ward retention is great. I think a good ward build would have a catalyst on it if you're not manually building it.
Fools.
6k on the flame ring. It might be okay. Amulet. Lightning resist spell lightning damage. 50 mana, 200% of maximum mana added as stun avoidance. Cast a small lightning explosion when you are stunned. Don't think we'll use that. Definitely not on this guy. Maybe on someone else who has more mana, because we just also don't have that much mana. Sorry, just checking something. Excuse me. Nothing we want there, nothing we want there. Patrolling guy is not really patrolling. Kind of just standing still. He's just standing still, we'll go get him. It's just annoying. It's not even deadly. Just slows you down. Speed was going first. Alright. You guys got anything? Maybe that. Yeah, that's it. Get on out of there. That's a lot of glyphs of chaos. Just a couple hopes. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. to get our 8th outrun and outlast, which will give us a nice cooldown recovery speed on Surge. And we're up to 17 on our static, which we had said we want more stacks. Charge on melee hit. That one gives wands and catalysts. This one gives runes. That one gives tomes of experience. Oh, it's just the last 2 echoes. Okay. It says we have a quest echo. In this timeline, the Immortal Empire secures a decisive victory over the living outcasts to quell the rebellion. Return to the remains of the outcast camp to fight against survivors. Sure. We'll do a quest 1. Hi, guy. The Immortal Empire found us. We tried to fight them off, but there were too many of them. We were overwhelmed. I think this might be the last of the outcasts. Did no one else survive? Some managed to flee. Hey, Mr. Beta. Doing pretty good, how are you? Some managed to flee, and they likely went south. The rest were either gathered up or taken, and their souls were extracted straight on sight. If even a few of us of the outcasts were alive, they'd be in prisons along on the north side of the camp. There's an early ritual going on up there. Terra, don't let it be too late. Don't worry, I'll find you.
Don't lose your way.
Let's check the shrine real quick. Give us some shards. Lots of skelly boys, and they're all really weak. Did they not get the modifiers? I don't feel like the quest echo got the modifiers from prior echoes. Otherwise they'd be glancing a lot more, and it doesn't seem like they are. Cooldown on our surge is so much faster now. We basically almost always have it up now. None of that. Oh yeah, that 30% is so much cooldown. 42% increased spell crit if you have over 300 mana. That's a good Apex to grab. It's supposed to be about an outcast camp. This doesn't feel very much like a camp. He's down. I'm liking our builds so far. It's been pretty decent at taking out a variety of the enemies. I guess we'll see whenever we get to the next Monolith. The enemy types change, because this one's been very immortal based with just a little mixing of the others. Is that how they're training the bodies? Yeah, I think think so. Time on Surge helps us move forward a lot faster. So yeah, we'll have to go through and change some of those numbers, I think. So we could see. We'll have to actually figure out what we want. So I might have to go on the wiki and see what all the indexes are, so I actually know what to try to set us up for. Just like we're not seeing all the trash loot. We only see whatever we're actually looking at. I know for sure lightning damage. For sure lightning damage. A lot of the melee ones would be nice. Just like heal on melee. Frailty, stuff like that is actually kind of nice to get. Definitely still show the higher rarities too. Up and to the left. Try to stop me. You can't stop me. Especially right now while I have the high crit. And crit's gone. Yeah, I'm not worried about you guys. God, so many idols. Luckily we have a second tab for idols now, so... I'm not going to look at all these right now, we're just going to grab them. Bones of the Outcasts. Poor Outcasts. Also the giant frickin' elephant skull here. Yeah, you guys aren't going through it. Alright, well that was a relatively easy quest for me. Don't need any of those. Let's drop off our idols. We also got a unique. Where is it? There it is. And I think the rest of the stuff is ready to pretty much just be forged. Let me throw that. I forgot I made a to be forged thing. So I can do that at a later time. Let's forge it. Let's have a key. Don't have very many of those keys, but now we're gonna keep those on us. Okay. So these quests unlock as we hit the different blocks. Got it. Majelka streaks. In this timeline, the Immortal Empire secures a decisive victory over the living outcasts to quell the rebellion. The final stand takes place in Majelka between the living and the undead. Fight for the survival. Okay.
There you are.
Pretty straightforward. Go to where the outcasts are fighting. Well, I might as well go down. There might be a chest. That's a good one. I don't think I've seen the headless, whatever that was, lizard. Pretty decent distance up there. Big boys. And it. And it. And it again. What was that one? And strike. I wonder if we'll be able to upgrade Mana Strike soon. Or the Mana Strike with. Apex. Lightning damage. Shred, chill. Nope. Come on, y'all. I will save you. Come on out, Cass. Yeah, I told you I'd say that's a lot of bodies. It's a lot of bodies. Not sure if you're still here, Mr. Beta. I don't know if you heard me earlier. I was saying pretty good. How are you? Ooh. 32% increased melee elemental. That's a good one. I think the story's not finished yet, just based on the stop point I hit. Don't think it's finished, so I don't know if they're opening it up for just like free content updates or if they're actually going to do a DLC. Hopefully it's free content updates. They do have a cosmetic store, so theoretically they should be able to sustain through that and not need DLC. Alright, that was another... These quest ones are too easy. They need to get modifier settings. I think that'd help. Must have some really lame loot from those. Alright, that one goes to gold. Could refill our gold, rare scepters. Go that way, we get to glyphs again. If we go that way, we get an arena key. I don't think I've gotten an arena key yet. Let's head for the arena key. That last boss kicked my ass quite a few times. I had to pretty much on the fly change my build to try to counter what I could. I wasn't really built for the damage at the time, so I just kept getting annihilated. stockpile of items I need to shatter. So. What class are you playing? Because I think that'll also make a difference. With the Spellblade, I'm very solid tank. So it's very hard to actually take big hits. I got stunned a lot. Oh, boy, nice. He might be okay. I did a Void Knight as my one of my other runs.
Fools.
He didn't finish the campaign yet. This is actually my first for this character. I was trying to keep everything for the stream, but now that I have gotten to this point on this character, I can finally get all my personal characters up too. That's a lot of items.
Don't touch me.
Someone's trying to touch a skeleton.
Yeah.
Can I regen through him? Oh, I'm fine. Once it got to my health, it went down really fast. But I think Void Knight should be okay. They're tanky enough.
Bring them to me. I have got your throat.
I was actually thinking about trying a kind of a spellcasty Void Knight. Where you take Smite, the Void Smite, and actually make that like your primary basic attack. Haste is ridiculous on this character. After this run, I'm going to take a quick look and see if they ever posted the patch notes for today. Pretty huge patch, and I didn't see notes at the time when I hopped on. There. Just an enemy. He can follow me. Not wasting my time on it. Definitely took a slight decrease in damage with that weapon swap that we did, but at the same time it's made it a little more consistent. Stuff is dying faster than we can actually get stacks on it, so that's good. We're not having to rely on our stacks as much.
They're out of there.
think we'll keep the stacks on our build because they help versus the higher health enemies a lot. Did we get rid of our frailty? I think we did. I don't think we frailty or shred armor anymore. I think that's also part of it. Spawny boys. Leave me alone. Let's kill your shit. Anything good? Doesn't look like we got anything good there. I got one small section that we can go dive down. Might get us our last little enemy. I got all the enemies. Don't need any of that. Really? Not a lot in that one that we wanted. And nothing really in there that we want. Maybe the stun avoidance? The health and stun avoidance?
Yes.
What was that eyeball? Imbued Dragon Eye. Intelligence and spell crit strike. Nope.
Take care.
Buff our idols again. Got another mage, static orb tendrils. We don't have static orb. And we don't have frost wall, but frost wall damage converted to fire is very interesting. Just have firewall. Ooh, some of these are starting to get a little higher. 5 dodge rating, 7 resist. Anything we can swap out that reward retention for? Nope. Nothing new, at least. We're not really that full. Before I do that, let me go check Steam real quick and see if they ever posted a new update. They did. They actually lowered the cost of stash tabs, as well as audio updates and more. Wandering Spirits now has 30% more spirit reveal frequency. Okay, it doesn't affect us in any way. Reduce the frequency of Falcon's Cause, the attack vocal sounds. All Chapter 6 scenes have a no 2D ambient loop sound effect. Baron Aqueduct has music. Okay, they've just added some looping sounds to things. I guess they were too quiet for people. Stash tabs beyond the first 6 previously cost 10,000 more than the previous tab. New stash tabs 7 to 16 cost 2,500 more than the previous tab. And stash tabs beyond the first 16 cost 5,000 more than the previous tab. Okay. So overall tabs have gotten a little cheaper. They just scale in a new way. And the rest of this just looks like bug fixes. Yeah. Just mostly bug fixes after that. Okay. Pretty basic thing. That's a lot of... That was like 11 gigabyte update. Unpacked. Packed it was only 3, but... That was a huge update for just a bunch of bug fixes. Yeah, it's also all that audio. The audio probably takes up a lot if it's not optimized well. Where are we? Oh! It's just fighting waves of enemies. I like this. Give me more of these. I don't have to run around a map. It's like on Helldivers. I should go check out Helldivers again. I haven't been on Helldivers in a little bit. And I know they recently unlocked the mechs, and also I just saw something on TikTok this morning about flying enemies, but they're denying their existence.
Fools.
I like a dynamic game like that, where it just stuff slowly happens over time based on new worlds or new things happening, or us taking too long to do something. ARPG that did that would be great. Like like a game like this, like an action RPG like this, where our actions actually matter in a larger scheme of things, like a world. Even if it's the end game content. Take care of these waves relatively easily once we get in on them. That is just diving into enemies and go flying. Alright, we're almost there. Get away from that self-destruct. I'm sure at this level they would just one-shot me. Nothing else good there. It's just a haste shrine. No, the shrines. Okay. I like that. That was fast. Fun. Opens the portal to the arena in Champion's Gate. Lies to the west of Hioboria past the Wingari Fortress of the Divine Era. Okay. I don't think we want to open the shrine on this character, but maybe. Or the arena on this character. I would buy another tab for keys, but I think we'll just leave them in general for now. Another idol. Just go ahead and get rid of that. Alright, what else we got? 18% chance to slow on hit. Our enemies have 30% endurance, which lowers damage beyond a certain point. Ooh, they would get us to rare relics, though. Yeah, let's go for rare relics. Not been happy with my relic choices lately. Mage. I think I gotta run. I just have the Coven, Experimental Gauntlets, Frailty. Nope. Nothing good from him either. Could use a little bit more.
Fools.
The only one that seemed to do it so far is the one that gave them. Sure. That actually gave them the ability to deflect blows. Blinding blows. It's the only one that really made it feel a little more difficult because they were dying slower. Why did you go that way? So satisfying to pop enemies like that. This thing's fire. There's that one. I'll leave like 10 gold behind, but not 126. %300 reflection. I don't think I do that much reflection, so having 300% increase doesn't do that much. Mystic Helm of Truth, sure. Just check a little bit more. Not seeing him, chest come up. Got some idols though. Bunch of large idols. Oh, there's a chest. See, I knew there was one on the map somewhere. We got the mages, Mystic Blade of Remedy. Not that great for us, but that 16 intelligence isn't bad. Might be able to re-roll it into something that would actually synergize with us. Summons golden scorpions that drop out flute. Of which none of it is actually valuable to us. So. Get on out of there. That was a lot of shards. These missions are starting to go a little quick for my taste. Hopefully the next zone. So we still need... Oh, we can actually do it now. We can do alternate flesh. This timeline, the Immortal Empire secures a decisive victory over the living outcasts to quell the rebellion. Their bodies are going to be used to create an abomination for further research into immortality. Rescue the captured outcast before it's too late. So theoretically, completing this will let us try the next one. Just fighting the abomination. Oh, invulnerable until the soul vessels are destroyed. Okay. That's a cool skill. Ooh, get out of there. He doesn't like it when we pop the solos. Or maybe that's a delayed effect from the solos popping. Okay, we can fight him now. Tanking through everything so far. We've got 800 ward. I don't know what those are going to do. They look like they're going to hurt. Hopefully the soul things don't come back. Can't tell if this is going to be a 2-phase fight or not. Careful with damage on the time effects are not stacking these two. Might be worse than completely getting rid of that. health a little bit. Go right back through it. Got this. And he's done. Cleaver, nope, nope. No. Most of those are no. Woven Flesh. Body armor, unique gladiator armor, 220 armor, 1 legendary potential, 4 increased health, 2.8% of overkill damage leached as health, 39% increased damage leached as health, 29% increased leech rate, and critical strike avoidance. Amalgamate souls. There seems to be voices coming from inside the mass of swirling souls. Alric, the outcast queen, and so many others. All were captured and harvested to create the abomination. You have freed us from the prison of misshapen flesh, yet we cannot die. Not bound to the will of the Empire, but still trapped here. Without bodies, there is nothing left for us to think and ponder until our spirits fade. Tell us, should we reflect on the past we cannot change, or dream of the future we will never see? Damn it, don't give up. Not yet. Please, there is nothing for us here. If we dwell on what's around us, we'll be twisted into a specter of torment. Tell us, should we reflect on the past we cannot change, or dream of the future we cannot see? Dream of the future. Even if the future holds greater despair, there is still peace in dreams. Thank you. Now leave this place. Something. So we get a blessing for completing this. So we can either increase our gold drop rate by 39%, increase our experience rate by 5%, or 43% increase adorned idol drop rate. Give me the gold. Confirm. Yeah, we need more gold because we're using up all of our gold. Okay. So now we can go down another branch. This one looks cold. The Stolen Lance. Okay. So it's kind of like the campaign all over again, at least as far as like the types of things that you're fighting. So that's an interesting concept. And now I know how to go through these trees a little better to try to increase the difficulty a bit more, so. I got time for probably one. Just trying to figure out which way I want to go. I think we'll go this way. Go for the runes. Okay, fields. We also have a point for Spellblade. Increase our overall elemental damage a bit. Okay, they die fast. Weird that this is ospreys and beetles, considering this is like the Epoch one, but okay. weird timeline. We'll level it up. And we got level up our skills. It's okay, I don't think it's dire that we can level up our skills and stuff. Making a difference at the moment. Almost every single one of those beetles drops something. Did we just increase our chance for gold to drop, or did we actually increase the amount of gold drop? I feel like I'm seeing a lot more gold in general. So much gold drop, but also higher amounts. So it's like gold, drop chance and drop amount. What did we get? Oh, stun shrine. What are you doing here? I'm glad we have the stun one, otherwise she might actually poke through us. But I think we're okay.
To the shadows.
And she didn't drop anything one at a time. Now we got 16 out of 22, that's not too bad. That one actually went relatively quick, so we got a bit more time. None of that.
Yes.
I do like how every time I come back here, this lady has more shards for me, ready to go.
Take care.
Drop off the flesh real quick. And let's go for rare helmets. This will probably be our last one. Another level. Go ahead and grab our max elemental damage we can get from that line. Static. Let's have you lower your zap charge cost again. We already have a good area. We could have it actually grant us more mana if we wanted, or just have increased damage. Let's increase spark chance strike. Spark charge chance. None of these are really great for... I mean, we could go for these stacks. I just don't want to lower its range. Like, I want the stacks without lowering its range. We can have it increase... Yeah, increase damage, more mana. Sure. And then you deal additional cold and lightning damage with melee attacks for each 10 physical damage that is on your weapon. Sure. Is that the last one? No. Also surge. Surge range, maybe? Increased duration just makes it last longer. Can have it increase the number of lightning blasts, as well as increase lightning damage. Let's have it do more lightning blasts. What the heck is that? Weird ass ogre. Not sure what that is. Yeah, what is this? A meteor? Are they casting meteor at me? That's what that looks like. Is that the only enemies here? Nope. We also got spiky hedgehogs. And a little water wolves. Oh. And jellyfish dudes, squid dudes, whatever they are. Let's get the chest on the bottom. Let's go get that.
I am not a man of
I
many
see a lot more
pockets.
purples. I have to be careful whenever I do my inventory later. Oh, I bet those sheep spires are what's casting here. Wait a minute. Killing sheep. Down the exiled mage. Pop that fight real quick. And then we'll head over to first show. Actually, a little annoying. And he's down. Experimental spider silk sash of regrowth. Nope. Nothing from them. Let's kill a tower. Saw you revive. Just gonna live on the tower. Come fight me if he wants. Okay. Don't see much that I want. foil Biden. Oh, it's have a trident. That was less power.
Fools! Fools!
Summon beetles that we don't want. Nope. Nothing new.
Fools! Fools!
Heal a few enemies for the gold and the experience. About three quarters to 65, so. Every little bit helps. Just about and where we want to go. I don't want to backtrack at all, so we'll just go to this last little point where we remerge with where we've been. And there we go. We got a little bit more experience. Not quite enough to make that worth it. Gold maybe, but
I am not a man of many pockets.
static orb again. Fireball.
I am not a man of many pockets.
Fire aura. Yeah, I don't need any of those. Let's see. No, for sure I wasn't saving any of those for me. Don't need spell damage. That was definitely going to be a forge. Forge. Sort that. I think we're going to look at those things. So I'll just grab this stuff from my inventory. I always sell it. A bit of gold. Keep the stuff over here in case I don't remember that I wanted to look at that stuff. But I think that's where we'll call it for today. Appreciate you guys joining me. If you guys are watching this on YouTube later, appreciate a like, subscribe, and follow. But I will be probably slowing down my coverage on this game a little bit. We're kind of just hitting like a very repeaty time, at least until I can grind out some levels up to a higher level. But I will continue on this character, try to get him up a little bit higher level, and then see what happens when we get up to 100. But I will probably go back towards some of my other games that I like to play on here. Get back into our city on City Skylines too, as well as some of our other stuff that we were doing. So I appreciate you guys joining me though. Hopefully you enjoyed. Feel free to follow me on Discord as well. All of my links are in my Twitch profile. And hopefully you guys have a wonderful day, and we're almost to the weekend. Also a wonderful weekend. I'll catch you all later. Illithid Bacon out.